All right, so this week I want to talk about the negative feedback that you're going to get, and it's not if, but a matter of when negative feedback is going to happen. Now, if the content you put out was controversial, or someone came back and you were in the wrong, that's there's a protocol that you kind of want to follow. Take it down, apologize profusely, and then move on with your content. Don't dwell too much on it. But I want to talk about that negative feedback that you're going to get, just for innocuous content, right? Content that's not that bad. You get that troll up there, and there's an emotional cost to that, right? And it does wear on everybody, myself included. And sometimes you read the comments and you're like, wow, really? Okay. And I take a moment and just breathe. I review what I put out there. If it was really that bad or controversial, I'll take it down, and move on from it. But sometimes it wears on you, right? And when you're reading some of this content, you're like, hey, this stinks, or hey, this is awful, or hey, this is. And a lot of times it's because my content got out of date. Technology moves so fast that sometimes my content gets out of date, and someone will like to reach out, and you'll get it in many forms. You'll get it in sometimes publicly, like someone responds on Twitter or X or whatever the heck it's called, or sometimes it's in a DM. I keep my DMs open for anybody to who wants to reach out to, say, give me feedback. Could be in Slack or something like that. I'm on a few public Slack instances. But when you read it, know that someone's there and they might not be having the best of days, or this is their entire life is to kind of trash you. And there's going to be an emotional cost to it. And it's good to step away, right? If you brought down the content, throw an apology out there if it was that bad, or even if it was just out of date content, or content that, technology's changed and you haven't updated it yet, and you're getting some of that negative flack and feedback, walk away. Just walk away. Now, take a moment and just realize that sometimes people say things that they don't realize the impact that it's going to do on any type of creator, whether you're an influencer, or you're doing DevRel or community or whatever. They might just put it in such a way that it rubs you the wrong way. So get up, get out of your chair, go outside, take a deep breath, walk away from it for a while, and then come back, right? And I'm always positive with it, especially when people will drop in and they're terribly mean or something. I always thank them, right? Because I can kill them with kindness. And I don't recommend that you get into, a beef, just say, hey, thank you, appreciate the feedback, I'll take a look at it, blah, 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 and move on. Right? And if it's consistent, after a while, you don't have to take that beating. No one's saying that you do, so don't. It's okay to, if it's persistent or it's nasty, or you just don't feel like dealing with that individual anymore, it's okay to block them, right? It's completely okay. Don't feel bad for doing it, right? The reasons why people do this are numerous, and a lot of times they're just unknown. Sometimes the individual doesn't know that their feedback is really that rough. But when you get it, take a moment, walk away from it for a while, take a deep breath, and come back. That's how I deal with it. Hopefully that can help anybody else who's putting content out there, because when you do put content, you're putting yourself out there, so you expect to get trashed. Hopefully that'll help you kind of, know that don't take it personally, walk away for a moment, and, clean up and try to do better on the next time. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, hit like. If you like the content I'm putting out here, please hit subscribe, and we'll see the rest of you guys out in the community.